So yo, we back in the video, man. On we took 20 we took 20 season 2 episode 39. Let's get right to it, y'all. It's Slim Boy. Alright, so we going up against the Thunder, y'all. It's Slim because Chris Paul is about to be taking tough shots, y'all. So it's Slim, boy. Hey, y'all, bro, we on the 8 game with the streak, bro. We about to run 39 game with the streak. Yo, bro, we play against the OKC on their home court. So yeah. Hey, y'all, bro, this is my league, my crew. Oh, my bad. First we shut them down, then we open up shop. Chris Paul, get ready, boy. Bro, you about to. I swear to God, you about to be taking tough shots, boy. I'll make sure you don't get no shots. I'll make sure you don't get no shots. I'm gonna make sure that you don't get no shots. I'm not playing Chris Paul.
Welcome everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you in.
He got 15 wins, bro, and 23 losses.
DA, it's all yours. Well, and DA, that's the standard for the Lakers organization. Thanks for that report. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for James.
The most positive thing about his last 10 games, the work on defense. His mindset has become very aggressive. The skills are up, and he's becoming a big factor on the defensive end.
And now the Lakers starting group. We got Prez, Jay out there with Davis, and there's Smooth. And it's Jay.
I'm gonna make sure Chris Paul don't get no shots.
For the Thunder,
I'm gonna make sure.
Gallinari is out there with Nerlens Noel. Then it's Chris Paul. Then there's Robertson. And it's Nader in at the small
Get the cheese
position.
out of here, bro.
4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Smooth.
Great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Yeah, why not?
I'm gonna make sure you don't get no shots, Chris Paul.
Move that ball around, just make sure you score.
There's the 3.
That's the defense.
Rebound the Lakers. The last encounter was in Oklahoma City where they were able to handle the
the meter, fan. Oh my God, why the meter always on?
Thunder.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
It was definitely that defense that carried them to that huge win that night.
What a jam!
Fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. What is it you say, Kev? Up high and down hard.
Oh, exactly, GA. You've got to say it emphatically. He was soaring up high, down hard.
That's what the fans, they want to see it.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. You know, Greg, for the Thunder fans, hard to see their star power dwindle, but they got a lot of returns.
Yeah, but the Thunder were capped out. Hadn't made it past the first round in 3 years. And in exchange for Paul George, they got one of the great packages.
Hey, that's a good defense.
Sent away.
Yeah. Get cheese out of here, Chris Paul.
The Lakers have got
I'm better than you. I am better than you, bro. If y'all go double team, I'm just gonna give it to the wide open. I'm just gonna give it to the wide open man, bro. If y'all double team, bro.
The Thunder have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Pass to Nader. Back to Paul. And Smooth is
going to my bad.
That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
That's a 2 from Paul.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him. Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Brent, as the season goes
Convert
on, here we are
3-point
by
play, boy.
halfway
I'm
through
getting the 3 points the old fashioned way, boy.
Not the starters at this point, Kevin. They're pretty much
They
set.
are what they are.
They are set in their ways, and they're set in the minutes that they're going to.
All right, man. You got.
What the coaches
You only gonna get that point. You're not gonna get no more
combinations
points.
that might have to be on the
You're not gonna get no
because
more points, though. You're
circumstances
not gonna get no
on the other
more.
team are dictating.
That's the only point you
Which of
getting,
my
Chris
lineups
Paul.
that I can have out there that
So,
defensively I'm going to shut down great
you
guard.
better be happy you
Which
got
of the
that
lineups
one.
do I have
So,
to have out there in order for
that's
us
the
to
only
have
point you getting.
shooting ability for
The only point you
Which
getting,
ones
bro.
are going to speed my team up to put pressure on the opposition? I think that's where it is.
I'm about to take over, y'all. See, y'all know the double team come back.
Thunder trailing by 9. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Passes to Nader. Clock at 6. He's looking for Noel and finds him. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Great to have Noel active like that, proving how dangerous he can be on the inside.
Here's Smooth and a wide open look.
Splash.
Connects from 3-point range.
And it just seems
Big
that every pass
splash.
they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Ball outside. Now here's Robertson. He's tightly guarded. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Hey, boy.
It's tipped and pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be
Hey,
playing
boy.
smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done
360,
that
boy.
tonight. Serve it up.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. We've seen Smooth really having a great game.
And the defense has not provided any threat to stop him out there, so it should come to no surprise that he continues to attack the basket.
We're about halfway through the season and a chance here to recap where all the teams in the West sit in the standings. Take a look at the Lakers. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And checking out Oklahoma City. Just need to take it a game at a time.
And when I look at the Lakers, they had plenty of doubters before the season started, but I can't imagine there's anybody out there that's taking them lightly anymore.
Well, how could you? They're a team that's actually feared at this point, and that is legit. They go into every single game, no matter who's the opponent, and they expect to win.
Ball outside. Pass to Nader. Back to Paul. Count it.
Wait.
Paul's got his
Alright,
second
dude.
bucket of the night.
So creative.
That's
right
the
there.
only
Paul's
point you get him.
fantastic at finding ways to get inside and capitalize, whether it's him or a teammate.
Nader grabs the board.
Now, there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to
Hey.
cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Unwilling to
Yeah,
let up
boy.
even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
To the middle. Here's Gallinari.
Hey, this is good
He
defense.
doesn't hit that one. And it's the Lakers the other way. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Splash.
You know, those road games are tricky, but they had a good
Yeah,
strategy
boy. I missed 2 I missed 3 shots. Oh, I missed 2 shots, my bad.
going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to quarter,
Hey, boy.
they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
Now here's Paul. 23 points for him the last game against Houston. Shot clock at 6. Robertson the pass to Noel. Here's the step back. Misses off the right iron.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough.
I'm whooping whoever who in that paint,
If he can
boy.
find him.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. And it's Paul with the ball for Oklahoma City. Kicks to Noel. Paul right side.
What you got? Now you going hey, that's a good defense.
Off the mark, and he's 2 of 8 for the game.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Oh, how did you miss that?
First quarter, and they get it. And the dunk by Robertson.
Robertson slicing through the defense, and that's all because he's staying active.
Here's Smooth, defended by Paul.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Now the pass to Nader. Pass to Robertson. And here's the fast break. Here's Smooth. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
On offense, here are the Thunder. Passes it to Nader. He lobs up the end.
Gallinari at that size can do a little bit of everything, and I like to see him dishing the rock.
Here's Smooth, and that one is hammered home.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Thunder have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Paul dishes to Gallinari. Paul looking over the floor, looking to get it going. The Lakers
He's taking tough shots.
James has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Oh, let's go home. That was just
take over
ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. To the paint. Here's Noel, and Noel throws it down.
Well, Robertson, a nice job that time distributing the basketball. He's a dependable player in these offensive schemes if he does that.
Let's go, boy.
One goes in there.
That's what we
Davis
do.
has got his 2nd basket of the night.
Well, Anthony Davis, the #1 overall pick back in 2012, a perennial all-star, 6 of his 7 seasons in New Orleans with the Pelicans, where he averaged over 20 points per game. He is a superstar and one of the more rare birds in the league at his position to be able to do what he does.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
The Thunder shooting to start this game off about 41% from the floor. Now Robertson. He kicks it to Gallinari.
Big boy.
And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles.
Great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
And here we go again. The Lakers on the break. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And Brent, you look at the different ways that Davis can affect a game. What stands out to you most?
Well, really his skill level. There's a lot of talk about how much he's grown as a shooter and playing in the half court. But since he's come into the league, Kevin, the skill that I admire most about AD is what he does in transition. For him to get out on the break, run and be a target, and catch the ball at any position on the floor and know what to do with it, that's an amazing thing for a guy his size.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
They're not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Los Angeles making a switch here. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Davis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Jay. Ryan is checked in for James. And Dwayne Wade is subbed in for Prince.
Converting the 3-point play, boy. I'm getting the 3 points so fast, boy.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
1:44 left to play in the first quarter. 2 points. That one goes.
Respecting the effort from Gallo there. Works his way near the rim, and no one stops him from doing this thing there.
Here's Smooth. Cousins trying to free himself up.
And that's a big boy dunk right there. He threw that down like a sledgehammer.
That is a violent attack on the rim. 1:24 left here in the first quarter.
Hey, boy.
He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Cousins. Jay comes in for Kyle Kuzma. James checked in for Bryant. And Prez is subbed in for Dwayne Wade. Gallinari passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. One-on-one fast break. Oh. And he jams it with authority.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. To the inside, and so Oklahoma again turning it over. Well, some great passers have come into the league this season. Let's see which rookies are tops in assists. Well, you look at Jay, an uncommonly gifted passer.
I'm making Jay a 99 overall after this game, bro.
He's ahead of his years as far as vision and recognition on the offensive end. A talented playmaker. He is only going to get better.
I forgot to do that.
And when the score is as lopsided
I forgot
as it is,
make Jay a 99 overall.
Blood in the water. My man is going for the jugular.
So I'm gonna do that after this game, bro. So yeah, he had 87 overall. He had 87 overall. I'm about to make him a 99 overall.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Gallinari surveying the D. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls up on the wing. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Wow, y'all trash.
Pass to Ferguson. Here's Muscala,
RB.
the 15-footer. Good.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area. Really keeps the defense honest.
Oh, man, that is just easy for him. His size with that kind of touch, that is money.
And so it's Los Angeles, sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Chris Paul, an elite defensive player, a student of the game.
The steals thing is just something that I've always had a knack for.
Well, you hear about the importance of watching film, Greg. It reveals itself in many ways.
And learning guys' habits. What they like to do gives him a knack for when to go after steals without hurting his team.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for Oklahoma City right now, Gilgeous-Alexander at the 1 with Ferguson at the 2. Then it's Mike Muscala. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Moreland in at the 4 spot. Here's Smooth.
Oh, man. Caution. Flammable.
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish. No run-of-the-mill stuff there. No. Fellas putting something extra on it.
Greg, can you believe that? My goodness.
And this can deflate the other team. They need to answer back strong. Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Brandon, this next question culture we're in, what comments do you want to hear from players who have just lost a game and facing disappointment?
I like the humility aspect of this question, Kevin, and the thing that I listen to most from players who get it, they'll compliment their opponent first. Something had to happen where the opponent did something enough to beat you on that. So you don't say that we did all these things. Give the opponent credit first. Secondly, players who shoulder a massive amount of responsibility, they'll say that they could have played better first. And that takes and deflects everything away from their teammates. And then they'll talk about what they're looking forward to most. And their challenge is, we'll get better tomorrow. We'll get better next game. And that they know there's room to grow. Those 3 things are pretty impactful.
Well said.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys.
It out to James. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
Well, you look at Jay, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
Sure does. Lots of competition, though,
I'm too good
to get that big invite.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I can't wait to draft my team, bro, for the All-Star game, bro.
On Monday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Wednesday, they'll defend home court against the Orlando Magic.
And for their matchup with the Celtics,
he missed both.
This is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top. At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
I'm shooting 93%, bro.
Seems to be making an impact, and there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Here's Jay. Drops in the tray off the fast break.
Let's go, boy.
Got 5 now.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled.
360, boy.
Okay.
Oh, the spinorama. Do you know what kind of athlete you have to be to pull off that 360?
Oh, remarkable, Greg. Truly remarkable.
I'm going to take over again, y'all. See y'all little dumb team coming again, bro.
And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And that one is good. Smooth's got 58.
And you can see now they're starting to push the tempo to good effect.
And there's the pass to Muscala. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded closely. 6 to shoot. They need this. And he sinks the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a unique frame at his size and an intriguing scorer.
Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And Davis sends it back. And here again, Los Angeles in transition.
The whole swing, boy.
My goodness, that was
absolutely, boy. I'm too good, boy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Eat that, boy.
Fast break. The Lakers. Here's Smooth. And got it. Another basket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Here's Moreland. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wait, hold on. Let me check. Wait, hold on. I don't got no three-pointers. I missed one three-pointer, bro. I missed my first three-pointer. Like, I didn't get no three-pointers. So, I'm 0 for 1.
Assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first.
You
We're
don't
finally
know what?
seeing some aggression. I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
Yeah, I bet it was pretty quiet in that locker room after that game. When it hit overtime, it was a matter of which team had more energy left, and seemingly it wasn't them.
To the left side wing.
Wait. Oh, he's shooting 20%. 20%, bro.
Here's Moreland.
That man is doing,
Gallinari
bro.
outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's
Nope.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Smooth.
Slash. I need a
And the
three-pointer,
Lakers
bro.
get it back.
Oh my god.
Well, Thunder have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
And checking out the stats for Prez. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. He's averaging 8 points, 11 rebounds, and 9 assists. And he's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games. Dominating the glass is his trademark.
I feel like those rebounds are wearing down and eroding the opponent. His effort right now, physically and mentally, has been good.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
Yo, Chris Paul back in the game, yo.
Wow, there. I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City.
No.
Noel's checked in for Eric Moreland. Andre Robertson comes in for Terrence Ferguson. And Chris Paul's subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when far.
And the wide open shot from Paul.
Better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Passes it to Smooth. No good there. Now Oklahoma City take. And we are talking about Anthony. The words, Greg, what he's able to do on the basketball floor.
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time.
Jordan
On a
crazy,
nightly basis,
boy.
dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable.
Paul with the ball. Right now he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. Here's Nader. Shot clock at 6. They need this one. And the rejection by James. And here's the fast break. Here's Smooth. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Paul's running. The shot's good from Robertson.
This is why you love Chris Paul running your offense. Just move without the ball, find some space, and the ball will find you.
Here's Smooth, defended by Robertson. Here's Smooth. Again, what an
Slash. Oh,
avalanche.
that's a two-pointer.
And that is 70.
He's unbelievable. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Davis against Noel. Buries it down low. Noel's got 6.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from it.
Down low. Here's Smooth. He got it again. Sensational.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been
Connection eater, bro.
I think about
My friend's
intimidating
gonna keep trying to
players.
get
The
him,
first
bro.
word that comes to mind is Anthony Mason. I know he wasn't a bona fide star player,
Superstar,
but
right.
you know the role that he had for
Yes,
the
I
teams
do.
that he played with, and Anthony Mason was a player you did not want to be playing against. During my era, most of the years that I had some successes and minutes on the floor,
In his face.
it was certainly Kevin Garnett.
Oh.
The way that KG approached every game, and you spent many
That was
seasons watching him
contested,
very
so-
closely.
That
From
was-
year 1 to year 18 or 19, KG came at you every game, every night with the same kind of zest and excitement to compete.
well put.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Smooth checked in for Dwayne Wade. He doesn't get the second one.
And a power forward in college. Roberson's been working on increasing his shooting range ever since he entered the league.
And now you see the 2K leaderboard. Not only have these teams caused a lot of turnovers over the last 10 games, but they've scored off them as well. The Lakers #1.
Just a terrific job over this stretch of forcing turnovers and capitalizing. They'd love to continue that trend.
He hits the second from the line.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Pass to Nader. And here's Robertson. Pass to Nader. Over in the corner, Paul.
No.
The Thunder with
Taking
another
tough
miss.
Hate
shots.
to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a
It's a
lot of this
default
is going
dunk.
to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Yeah, still trying to calibrate right now because he had 1 3 in the first quarter, but nothing since.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
The Thunder shooting for the game at 42%. The pass to Muscala. Shoots over Kuzma. And that one goes long. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
A minute 42 left in the first half. Muscala with the ball. He's against Kuzma. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Kyle Kuzma picks one up. The Thunder shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Both good from the line that time. There's a minute 34 left here in the second. Here's Smooth.
Oh
Rebound by
my god.
Muscala. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Thunder. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And checking out some numbers here for Chris Paul. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. 10th in assists, 12th in steals, and tremendous confidence and consistency at the foul line. He ranks among the top 15 in free throw percentage.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists, and he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride. And the Lakers with some changes. Anthony Davis is checked in for Cousins. Jay comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And James subbed in for Bryant.
No RB.
The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got 6.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
To the paint. Kicks it out to James. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Passes it to Smooth. And And another one.
And this game has his name
That's a tough layup,
all
y'all.
over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive
But the
onslaught.
defense was all over me,
Paul with the
bro.
ball. Picked up by Davis. The
Take
shot
the
by
tough
Paul, no
shots,
good.
bro.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Davis with the bucket. He has 6.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking
I'm gonna take
full
over again,
advantage.
yo.
The Thunder
So y'all
shooting
know the double
33%
team
in the
coming to me,
second
bro.
quarter. The offense has looked crossed
Take
up
the
and
tough
confused at
shots,
times.
bro.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead.
Oh,
Man, fans love that. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I
Bro, you better shoot that ball, boy. You trash.
think. Paul from deep three-point land. Again, the miss by Paul.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance.
Yikes.
I mean, that's a rugged play.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
And so it's Los Angeles, able to put on a show for the ages. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. New Orleans, you guys had a tough time stopping their offense in the first half. What do you have to do differently?
You know, we got to protect the paint. They getting way too many easy baskets. You know, that's us communication on front and the post, and, you know, just communicating a lot more.
We'll see if those changes stick. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. It was all about the Lakers as the game got going. They jumped out to a 6-0 lead as they strung together some excellent possessions early. From their first bucket of the game to the end of the first quarter, they held on to that lead with an iron fist, never once giving it up. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
They looked like they were playing an easy game of pitch and catch out there. The playmakers and finishers were in sync on every level. The assist disparity, that was big. Now that's the reason why it's a blowout right now, and they played well.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Thunder.
They relied way too heavily on three-point shot in the first half. Their long-range game was off. That's my off sound, Ernie. They were off. But they still settle for the outside shots. They got to put more pressure on the defense.
We shooting 86% as a team, bro.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from down.
Splash in his face.
Los Angeles.
In his face.
We've got Davis.
In his face.
Out there with Prez.
In Chris Paul face.
And it's James in at the 3, the small forward.
Ooh. I'm trying to break my ankles, huh?
Gallinari outside. Pass to Nader. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by James. Here's Smooth. And again.
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. GA, I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on right now.
Yo, they can't get to 100 points. They trash.
Now, here's Robertson. Now Noel to the middle and stolen by James. Here's Smooth. Oh,
come on.
And he dunks it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And finished
with the one-hand tomahawk sling, boy.
They have a good plan going right now.
With the one-hand tomahawk sling, boy, yeah.
The game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
That's a 2 from Paul, and no good. The try spell continuing for him. Here's Smooth, powered down the champ.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play.
And Paul gets it to go in.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Well, we're now on the back end of what has been, Greg, an incredible career for Chris Paul. Perhaps no longer the undisputed best.
Why you reaching?
Game,
Why you reaching? Oh, he got the clinch.
And Chris Paul might not be the best point guard, but any team would be happy to have him. His efficiency and playmaking aren't going away anytime soon. And even though he's never been an overly athletic player, that aspect of his game still as strong as ever.
It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And this is an area where Chris Paul has been solid every year, always right around 90% from the charity stripe.
Ferguson's checked in for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Andre Robertson. The pass to James. The 11-footer. Again, the Lakers.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Eric Moreland's checked in for Nerlens Noel. And the Lakers also making a switch. Wade, he's checked in for Prez. Ferguson, the pass to Paul. Sweet little.
Watch this. He 5 for 19. He taking 2 shots.
Paul's got 6 points in the quarter.
A super touch on the floater there from Chris Paul, fooling the defense completely, and then getting off the difficult.
Get off me, Chris Paul.
Turnover by the Lakers. Now a chance to check out the top NBA block leaders. Well, you look at Smooth, a fierce inside defender, tops in the NBA in blocks. And, of course, Anthony Davis.
Those two have both mastered the art of the shot block. And believe me, guys, it is an art. It's not at all about size.
Gallinari dishes to Paul. 13 feet away. And he connects with Paul's got 14.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Smooth passes to Davis.
Bro, get off me, bro.
Movement here by the Lakers. And he gets the bucket. Smooth's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Paul outside, trying to find Gallinari and gets it to him. And Davis sends it back.
Love that D from Davis, rises up and swats that shot away.
Ferguson with the rebound.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop.
You'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
The Thunder have shot 60% from the line, 6 of 10. And it looks like, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Prez is checked in for Wade.
Oh! The horse, yeah.
And guys,
the
that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Thunder have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. The shot's good from Paul.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Here's Smooth. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Gallinari.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The Lakers have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. Both shots good from the stripe. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Paul, right side. Prez with the rebound. Prez has got 8 rebounds in this game. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. Those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. Some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you. Throws it up high.
Quickness of Chris Paul dicing up the defense with his superb passing off the screen.
Los Angeles has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Kuzma outside. From outside.
Kuzma, you is so trash.
He misses that one. The defense has got to talk about that, Kevin. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And the Thunder making a switch here. Checked in for Los Angeles.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line to this half.
Pass to Moreland. Inside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The Lakers with the rebound. Smooth's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Oh, wow. It's too much. It's just too much.
His teammates are falling all over each other. Look at them.
If you're the other team, you got to take that personally. Don't let them get the best of you.
And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. That's it for him. He's fouled out. Not only that, we're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line for 2. The Thunder have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
It's a long and versatile guard that possesses a very intriguing and exciting skill set. Gilgeous-Alexander, lots of room to grow.
Oh, look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that? To the inside. The shot by Moreland, no good.
That's small rebound, boy.
The timing he shows there to challenge that shot.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously. Well, he's leading everyone in points right now. His teammates keep feeding him the ball, and he keeps delivering.
Inside. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists in the game. Another one goes. Incredible. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Rebound the Lakers. Smooth's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
Splash, he's still back.
Just looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Feeds it to Moreland. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's got 8, and Davis sends it back. Now the Lakers on the break. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. So it's the Thunder now. Here's Ferguson. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Prez. Here's Smooth, and he goes in for the dunk.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. The Thunder have gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. For Oklahoma City, they have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game. Robertson, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Good on the second free throw.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
Oklahoma City shooting 44% on their field goal attempts in quarter 3. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. D right on him. Here's Smooth. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp.
Hey, boy, I'm playing some good defense.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the
reverse,
or this is what happens.
Windmill, boy.
Are you kidding me? The reverse windmill? He's got some serious nerve going to that finish.
Oh, he just couldn't help himself, could he, Greg? Huh? Had the space, has the hops, why not? And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Here's Ferguson. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Trains the corner. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, proving more and more he's trying to be more effective from the three-point line. Is
look out below. About that finish. Whew. It's too much. It's just too much.
His teammates are falling all over each other. Look at them.
If you're the other team, you got to take that personally. Don't let them get the best of you.
Pass to Ferguson. Clock at 6. Knocked loose. From deep three-point range, and they force.
He just airballed. He just airballed there.
While we have the chance, we like to reveal the list of the past month's best fast break teams in the NBA. The Lakers, number 1.
They've been playing an exciting brand of basketball during that time. He's taking every chance to get out in the open floor.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
.102 left in the third quarter. Down low, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and Davis sends it back. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Smooth, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, you got to be careful there. AD, great timing, and jumps all over you, swipes that ball, and ignites the offense.
51 seconds left here in the third quarter. To the wing on the left. Here's Gilgeous. And Oklahoma City, no good. Jay, the pass to Smooth. Takes it off the glass.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now the Lakers on the break. And another one falls.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's a good defense.
That shot, no good.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is,
cheese out here, boy.
Pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them,
oh, he made that.
They've carried it out.
And so it's Los Angeles holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up.
Right,
and it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest.
Why is he playing that point guard?
With Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Patton in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Hey, that's a good defense.
Rebounded by the Lakers.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Oklahoma City shooting a meager 37% for the game. Here's Burton. And the rejection by Cousins.
So important for Cousins to continue to develop that defensive awareness. I like to see him showing off some of that shot blocking ability.
Yeah, they are really starting to push it down.
When people talk about a player's mileage limit, do you think total games is the most accurate assessment?
I don't think so, Kevin. It's the amount of minutes that players play.
Yeah.
I mean, there are plenty of studies out there that teams are digging around on when players reach. And trust me, they got to be lucky, but you're talking 35,000 minutes.
That's a legal screen, bro. What you doing? What you doing, bro? That's a legal screen. What you doing? Setting illegal screens.
Things that it's done year in.
Chris Paul back in the game,
y'all. Forget about the games. Go to the total minutes played. That's where you'll find the biggest fall off for some of your favorite players.
Quick double team.
Amused and entertained you for years.
Interesting. Ball's checked in for the Thunder. The offensive rebound. Here's Smooth. Trying to get over to Davis. Drills it from outside. Smooth's got 6 points in the quarter.
And he's caught fire from long range here in the second half.
Now here's Paul. He's covered closely. To the middle. That one, no good. Great D that time from Davis. Oh, and he
my God, he's so trash, bro. He's so trash, bro. He's so
We're
good.
just over a minute and a half now into the fourth.
He's so good anyways, bro.
Paul left side to stop the run, and the jumper is good. Paul's got 14 points here in the second half.
Well, that's a sweet spot for Paul. That zone between the arc and
Chris
the paint
Paul,
might be his favorite.
Get
career
off
50% 2-point shooter.
Smooth passes to Prez and finished off by Prez.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. And it's the Thunder with the ball.
I got 10 assists, bro, 10 rebounds, bro, and 16 steals. I got a triple-double, bro.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
I'm about to take over again, y'all. See all them double teams coming in, bro.
In by Los Angeles. Jay's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Most players would give anything for that kind of verdict.
But he's not giving it away. He wants to keep it all for himself.
Maybe we should call the maintenance crew. He's trying to tear the rim off.
Thunder have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Out to the right wing. He tries for 3. Burton, no good. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's Burton. He's guarded by Davis. Another steal. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Smooth. Hammers it down off the coast-to-coast break.
Great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around. Just make sure you score.
Paul outside. The pass to Burton. Here's Patton. Here's Burton. To halt the run. And Chris Paul is from deep. Paul's got 5 points in the quarter.
Nice job catch and shoot there. Chris Paul making it look simple and caught the defense a little bit out of position.
To the paint. And James gets it to go on the assist by Davis. And that's 12 points for G.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players, Kevin, playing today can do.
Passes it to Burton. Here's a garbage time question, Brent. Why do some teams leave their star players in the game even though the game has either been won or lost?
Forgetful coaches? I mean,
no, it can't be.
Well, I don't know if...
I mean, if you're leading by 35 points late in the game.
And the star player is still in the game. Yeah. Somebody's made a mistake with regards to the rotations. I mean, quite frankly, there's really no reason for guys to be out there at that time.
Yeah.
Early on in the season, it might be that the coach wants to start and play with certain guys, but as the season goes on, you just don't see that very much.
Junior James got his takeover, yo.
Tipped away.
Ooh, I got him, bro. Yeah, y'all cannot even guard me. Y'all trash.
He banks in the layup.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Hey, boy.
Now the Lakers on the break. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Ooh, I swear to God, Chris Paul.
Here's Smooth, defended by Paul.
Almost got him, bro.
Smooth passes to Davis. Here's Smooth. Back to Davis. Unloads.
Let's go, Davis.
And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
That's an impossible shot to guard, Kevin. Davis got the
I'm
ball
about to take
and just
over
rises
again, yo.
up for the jumper.
So y'all know the double team coming again, bro.
Paul outside. Looking to end the run. The Thunder get it back in a new 14. Here's Burton. James covering. Just 5 to shoot. For 3. And James pulls it down. James has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Smooth.
Splash in his face.
The Lakers.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Paul can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Yeah, the big man, the brow, finding a teammate and does a great job of seeing somebody that's uncovered.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Diallo the pass to Patton. And they double up Paul. Pass to Diallo. Brent, when a team hires a new coach, what tends to be the feelings of the players in that locker room, knowing there's a new voice in it?
If you are a veteran player, you have the opportunity more than cycle, Kevin, to call 5 or 6 resources that know who that coach is. Because most of the time coaches that are getting hired have previous NBA experience. If you're a younger player, you're looking at what it is that's being written and said about that coach to try to evaluate how it is that you're going to fit in. The biggest responsibility is that new coach trying to get as many of those players into the facility or at a meeting or at a dinner to have them understand from day one, as soon as possible, what it is that they're about, what it is he's expecting from them, how it is he's going to go about them. Then all the other things about guesswork, those go away.
All about communication.
That communication, and communication as quick as you possibly can. That's an important factor.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And the contract structure for NBA first-rounders, 2 years guaranteed, 2 years of team options, qualifying offer. Brent, should we consider changing that
up? I think it's working pretty well, Kevin. I think every front office is out there trying to find players out there that are giving you value beyond your contract. And that happens a lot when you're a team that has a first-round pick, 1 through 10, 1 through 20, and you hit on a draft choice. You potentially could get 3 years, and sometimes 4 when you have incredible players coming into the league as their first year, changing franchises around. But a player that's providing way more value than the contract that they're getting at that time. So I don't see that changing much. It gives teams a long enough time to evaluate the talent coming in.
Seems to be working.
It does. And the players that prove it are looking at the calendar saying, did I fast forward 3 years? Because I really like to cash in on what I'm doing for you. Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Yeah, I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Here's Burton. The shot, no good. Great D that time from James. Here's Smooth. He's guarded by Diallo. Good on the shot.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
The Thunder shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done.
They would.
And here's the break. The Lakers get it back in a new 14. Smooth passes to James. A second chance effort. Burton grabs the miss. Oklahoma City's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Diallo, no good. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
And it's blocked, and he recovers it. Here's Smooth. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Ball outside. They grab their own miss. It's blocked.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
They get it again.
Oh, come on, fam. Oh, my.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And here is Paul. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
To end the drought. The shot, no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Here's Smooth, defended by Paul. Of course, Dirk Nowitzki spent his whole career with the Dallas Mavericks. We don't see that much anymore, do we? From the beginning to the end with one team.
No, but I think we're going to still occasionally
I got
have
time
anomalies
to 200,
like we did with
hey, yo, bro, I got time to
Indiana,
get 200 points
his playing career.
I got time to get to 200 points a game, bro.
The Indiana Pacers. So there will be times where we'll have that once or twice. It's not going to happen very much, Kevin.
Not in
today's game, and not with what's at stake.
Eric Moreland's checked in for Chris Paul. And the Lakers call time here. They lead. 1:52 left to play in the final quarter. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Jay's checked in for Howard. James comes in for LeBron. Prez is checked in for Green. And Smooth subbed in for Kobe.
A terrific movement off of the dead ball situation and a great play to get the bucket.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting two. The first one falls. He hits both from the stripe. He's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Back to Diallo. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here.
Bro, no, why is it loading, bro? Please, please. Come on.
It's stolen by Davis.
Yes,
wow,
and
bro.
With this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
This was a team to its fullest
I swear to God.
Satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Smooth.
Not sure what else the coaching staff could ask for. He contributed in every facet of the game tonight, racking up a triple-double.
Look at that.
Yes, sir.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Prez brings the double team. Burton, no good.
And if that's the best look you can get on a
got his ankles.
waist,
I got his ankles, bro.
He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
5 seconds separating the shot and game blocks. Wasted no time on that one.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
Looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
The Thunder with another miss.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, you couldn't answer.
I wanted to get the... Oh, my...
They're back.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
From 18 feet away.
Let's go, boy. At the buzzer, boy. Perfect release. Got the 200 points, y'all. I got a triple-double. Let's go, boy. 239 to 74 is the final score, y'all. You know what I'm saying, boy? Let's go, boy. I had 57 dunks, y'all. I had 57 dunks, bro. I didn't even know I was gonna make that shot. I didn't even know I was gonna bring it.
The way they did tonight says, I think,
oh boy, got the 200 points again.
They don't need home.
Like I got,
feel at home. I
got the 200 points
all the way around.
I got the 200 points in episode 38 in the last game. This is Douglas.
Thanks, Kevin. Anthony, tell us the focus for the team coming into the game tonight.
Well, you know, before we started the game, you know, Coach came in and told us that we knew what we had to do. You know, we were trying to stop a lot of their actions, and, you know, our biggest focus...
I had 218 points, bro. In the last game against the Douglas.
Led to a win. Thank you for your time, Anthony. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports.
Get that cheese out of here, boy.
We'll see you next time.
I got 2K on my jogger. Oh yeah, let me make Jay 99 overall. Damn, this gonna be fun. This gonna take forever, yo. Alright, I had 213 points. I thought I had 218 points. Oh, against the Dallas. I thought I had 218 points against the Dallas. I had 213 points. Alright. I had 22 steals in that last game, y'all, against the Dallas. I had 7 blocks, 2 turnovers, so 2 rebounds, 6 assists. So alright, y'all. Quick edit.
Put some diamonds in my watch. Falling like a big shot. Falling like a big shot. Falling like a big shot.
I feel like changing my shoes, yo. Well, yeah, I'm about to change my shoes, bro.
Look, dude, like Robin, Rolex diamonds, Fendi flip flops, some styling, buy brown Rolex diamonds. Hey, I do like Robin, Rolex diamonds. Hey, I do like Robin, Fendi flip flops, some styling.
This don't even take forever at all. I was just playing, yo.
Fendi flip flops, some styling. Like Batman, none of them. Just none of them. Just left church, I'm wildin'. Popping around Rolex diamonds. Rolex diamonds. She don't wanna leave, she vibing. I just left
church on wall and wall.
I'm wildin'. Fendi flip flops, some styling. Heat it up, heat it up, heat it. No sit, riding up. No, I never.
Dang, he's still 94 overall. Oh, he 95 overall.
Young rappers and mates in my jelly. 2 icy chains on top of my sweater. This the success of my latest endeavors. When I come around, I guess they're not together.
Alright, he at 96 overall.
Making it better. She wanna come and play Jenga, I let her. She from the hood, I could take her wherever. I ain't making no statements. I bought it cash, I ain't making no payments. I gave it to DJs and they never played it. Except for the hood and the ghetto, I'm famous. Lawyers check it.
Alright, he at 97 overall now. Gotta get to 99 overall. Gotta make him a 99 overall, y'all.
Rolex diamonds, Fendi flip flops, some styling. Buy brown Rolex diamonds. Hey, I do like Robin. Rolex diamonds.
Alright, he at 99 overall now.
Hey, I do like Robin. Fendi flip flops, some styling.
Alright.
Like Robin, Fendi flip flops, some styling. See me like
hey, y'all, he's 99 overall now.
Hey.
Everything's an A+ for me.
Don't need it.
Wait, when's Jay's birthday? When's Jay's birthday?
Hey, y'all living in luxury.
I gotta see when's Jay's birthday.
You would think this is the summer league. I was in Hoopies and they wasn't with me. Will used to shake when it did over.
Oh, his birthday on the 14th.
Only got stronger.
Oh, it passed already.
And they know the vibe. Act like they are, but they not on
my side. 14, yeah.
But nobody cry, cause this every day and it's not a surprise.
Yeah, his birthday passed already.
Check all your mirrors while you at the light. I'm from a place that nobody goes.
Alright, gotta change my shoes.
Like Robin. Rolex diamonds. Fendi flip flops, some styling. Buy brown Rolex diamonds. Hey, I do like Robin. Rolex diamonds. Hey, I do like Robin. Fendi flip flops, some styling.
I wanna get these blue ones.
See, like Batman.
Alright. Alright, Perez, now it's time for me to change your shoes. So you about to get the same ones as us. So yeah. Strawberry. What's up, Junior James, bro? My freaking bro. My big bro. What's up, bro? Junior James, bro. You be making all them 3-pointers, bro. Like, you a 3-point specialist. I get that. Oh, wait. Oh, my bad. Yeah, not model. You want colorway. Not no model. Alright, Jay. You change your shoes. Jay, bro, you still a rookie, bro. Come on, man. You gotta be an MVP. Alright. Next game, y'all. We going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Wait, hold on. Alright, everything is A+ for him. Alright. Everything's A+ with Junior James, cause yeah. Alright, y'all good. I don't gotta edit no more. Alright. Well, I'm on top of the voting in the All-Star race. Like, I got all them votes. I don't know how many votes I got. I think I got 13 million votes now. Or I think I still got 12 million votes, y'all. I don't know. Alright. My homegirl rapping, she feminist. Holding down for the women, I call her feminine. Tell them how you really feel. Can't wait to get, bro. I can't wait to get Duke Clark and Purse and Junior James on my All-Star team, y'all. Sweet boy. Alright, got that much juicy. If y'all like this video, man, like and subscribe to the channel, bro. Turn on that post notification bell so you never miss an upload. Go follow me on PS4, y'all. Antonio112593. And subscribe to my second channel, Antonio Peace. Peace, y'all. Love y'all. I'll see y'all in my next videos. It's Leo.